Hey, how's it going, everyone? I hope you all are having an amazing day. Now, first, before I start, I would like to say I apologize for the lighting. It is currently 8:03 in the morning. You guys are probably wondering, why are you up and why the hell are you filming so early? To be completely honest, this is the only time of day where I really have so much time to myself. And also, you know, I'm up here, I have all my manga here, I have my camera set up, so I might as well just start filming, you know? It literally just rained, so it's pretty cloudy out, so I apologize. I'm gonna see if I can play with the brightness and contrast of this video to make it much more enjoyable for you guys. But it is that time of the month. I am filming this a little early because I don't plan on buying anything else this month, and if I do, it'll be in my next month's haul. I stood true to what I wanted to do, which is basically only buy new releases and the occasional one or two volumes I've been looking very forward to come back in stock, stuff like that. So before I start this video, for all interested in more manga content like this, be sure to go down, hit that subscribe button. Also, join the Discord, link is in the description. We're already almost like 40 subs away from 600. Didn't we literally just hit 500 like a week or two ago? I can't thank you guys enough. I love you guys. So if you would like to help me with my goal, be sure to go down, like I said, hit that subscribe button. I have so much more content coming out for you guys. I'm actually working on another video right now, which you guys have probably already seen by now. But I love you guys. Let's start talking about some manga. Alright, so I think we have about 13 volumes in total, which isn't much compared to my 30, 40 plus I've been having for the last 6 months, something like that. I was very tame with my money this month. Money's kind of tight, so I really only spend money on manga, so that's why I was able to buy as much as I did. So the first volume I'm going to talk about is a volume I loved, and I still continue to love, and that is Sakamoto Days Volume 3. Like I said, I've read about 50 chapters digitally, which is about 5 or 6 volumes if I am correct. I'm actually already reading this, so it's my reread, and I forgot how flippin' amazing this manga is. Volume 1 and 2, I knew what was happening. Volume 3 on is starting to get a little hazy for me. So, reading this volume was an absolute treat. I love this manga so much. The mangaka is so good. The art is phenomenal. The goofy, yet, like, super serious, goofy action, I think is awesome. New characters got introduced that I think are really cool. A really dumb but really amazing sniper. We got Shin's backstory on how he became a clairvoyant, stuff like that. It is a beautifully well done manga. I cannot wait for volume 4. Also, volume 4 definitely has like the best cover of the entire series so far. That is a beautiful cover. I cannot wait to own those physically. But for now, we only have 3 volumes, and I continue to love this manga oh so much. So, if you're looking for a really nice short, or not short, but a really nice shonen manga that sticks to its roots and does action and art so unbelievably well, go check out Sakamoto Days. Alright, so the next manga is a manga I already did an entire video about. That is Kowloon Generic Romance. Now, if you want my opinion on this manga, go watch that entire video. What I can say is this manga definitely has potential. First volume was kind of boring. I really didn't vibe with it that much until the last chapter, but it's so far an enjoyable read that I continue to pick up and see where volume 2 goes. But yeah, I can't say much that I've already said, so just go check out that video. It's one of my worst performing videos in the past 6 months, but it's still a video you guys I think should watch. So go down, it's in my channel. I'll see if I can pop it up here or here, wherever the hell that. I think it's up here. Yeah. Check it out, be my guest. And yeah, that's Kowloon Generic Romance Volume 1. And then we have a manga that actually surprised me, and that is Rooster Fighter. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this manga is really stupid and really corny, but I think that's the point. If I were to compare this to anything, it would be One Punch Man. The like way too serious action. Honestly, at first, I thought it would have been like a humanoid chicken, like a really cursed humanoid chicken. No, it's just a chicken. Or sorry, a rooster. My bad. I don't know what I expected, but it definitely wasn't this. Honestly, the art's pretty good. Story has potential. It's just so much bullshit. This manga is just full of bullshit, but it's so good. This manga is really well done. I really seriously enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to pick up volume 2 when that comes out. I think it's like 3 months from now. But yeah, so far this is a really enjoyable, stupid, turn your brain off, shits and giggles fun. So if you're looking for something of the sorts, definitely go buy this. I definitely recommend it for those, you know, smooth brains like me that just want a simple, shitty, laughable manga. This is definitely the one to look out for. Next is a manga I continue to pick up, even though people have mixed reviews about it, and that is Zom 100 Volume 7. Now, I say this every time a volume comes out, which isn't often, but this series right here has the best covers and spines, NA. Like, literally everything about this is beautiful. Look at this cover. This cover is gorgeous. The black to the neon greens and the neon pinks. I don't know who the hell designs these covers, but they need to get their... They need a fucking handshake. They need to give them a proper handshake. Because this is beautiful. I was going to say something mad, but I decided just to say a handshake. Oh my god, I've yet to read the contents of this volume, but it actually looks really good. I'm very excited to see where this arc goes and enjoy it fully. Because I've scrolled through this. It looks like it has potential to be a very enjoyable little arc. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this. I hope you guys give Zom 100 a shot. There are 7 volumes obviously out already. It feels like volume 1 just came out. I remember I was gonna make a video about that manga way back when only volume 3 was out, I think. I still have the thumbnail for it. But I decided I don't really do reviews anymore, so decided to scrap that video and just talk about it in my hauls. And this manga is gorgeous. I love it a lot. It is really, really, really good. It's a shits and giggles gag manga about like the zombie apocalypse, which I think is really well done. But yeah, a great manga. I'm very excited to see where this goes and to pick up more. I'm very excited to own those later volumes because of those badass, sexy ass covers. But yeah, that is Zom 100 Volume 7. Now, you guys know this manga as one I have been preaching for the last month, and that is Summertime Rendering, and this is the 4th volume. It's ending in 2 volumes, and they're coming out on the same day as of right now. They're coming out in September, so I'm very sad to see this series end, but I'm also excited to see how it ends. I haven't heard great things about the ending. I saw in I can't remember whose video, they said the ending wasn't the best, or people are saying the ending wasn't the best, but I'll have to give my own opinion on that when the time comes. But yes, I love this manga. This is definitely one of my favorite reads right now, along with Yakutate Japan and a lot of other ongoing manga right now. But this series is beautiful. The way the plot is set up, it's beautifully well done for plot twists and character twists, stuff like that. It is such a well done manga. I cannot wait to read more of this beautiful manga. Udon, I'm going to say this every single time I mention this manga. You guys knocked it out of the park with these paperbacks. They feel so nice in the hands and such a treat to read. They're not hard to read whatsoever, even though they're 2-in-1s. They are beautiful. I cannot wait to own the rest of this manga and see them all lined up on a shelf. It's gorgeous. I cannot wait to own more of this manga and to experience one of the best mystery horrors mystery thrillers, I've ever read. But yeah, that is Summertime Rendering, Volume 4. And then we have a manga I was kind of iffy to pick up, but I picked it up anyways because I believe the manga has potential, and that is Dress Up Darling, Volume 6. Now, you're probably wondering, you've never talked about 1 to 5 before, and you're right. I don't think this manga is as good to warrant picking up Volume 1 to 5 from what I've already seen from the anime, so I wanted to save some money and just get everything after the anime, which is literally after this. The last chapter of Volume 5 is the literal last episode of the anime. So I have Volume 6. I'm interested. The art looks really good. Obviously it's like, you know, thirst traps, shit like that, women and barely wearing any clothes, shit like that. I don't know, there's something about this series that really irked me the wrong way. I wasn't the hugest, or at least a biggest fan of the anime. I have it like a 7.5 on AniList. But, I don't know, there's something about me, like I just said, that irked me about this manga. I don't know what it is. Maybe the fact that, I don't know, there really wasn't no plot. It's basically just chicks and fucking wearing barely any clothes. I don't know, and just, you know, titties for no reason. I'm complaining about titties. I don't know why. I read hentai. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think this manga or anime does etchiness pretty well. It really just doesn't sit with me right. But for now, I'm gonna see where this manga goes. I've heard the arcs past the anime are actually really good, so I'm excited to see where this goes. And then we have a manga that no one actually has talked about, and that is MOMO, The Blood Taker, Volume 1. I was in my local Indigo, and I saw this. I've never seen this before. I was scrolling through it, I was, looking at it, and art really caught my attention. I thought, you know what, it might not be something I like, so I decided to put it down. And then the homegirl HVL manga, I don't know if you're watching this, shout out to you HVL. She recently bought this manga and read it and told me personally that I would actually be a fan of this manga. So that was the last nail in the coffin, so I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go pick this manga up and see how it is. It's like a mystery vampire action manga, which sounds very much up my alley, which she's probably correct about. And it looks good. The cover is actually really nice. The spine's beautiful. And it looks like a decent series. I know nothing about it, so it's cool to read a manga that I know nothing about. The art looks absolutely insane. It looks really good. And yeah, 7Cs does a really good job with their prints. I'm very sad it's like $18 a volume for like it's half the size of a Kodansha volume. But I can't complain. I hope this manga is as good as I hope it is. And yeah, that is MOMO, The Blood Taker, Volume 1. And then, I couldn't be more proud to own this. This is the second volume of You Guys Know It. I know it. I've been preaching this manga for 1.5 years, and that is the second volume of Blue Lock. There's already 2 volumes of this series out, and oh my god, is this volume such a treat. I am so excited to be rereading my favorite manga of all time. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I rereading this? It's because it's a fucking amazing manga. There's no question. It is a phenomenal manga. I love this manga. I cannot sing its praises. There's no amount of words that I can describe this manga without doing it injustice. It's good. It's such a phenomenal manga. One of the best panels in the entire series is in this volume. So if you're willing to give this manga a shot, please do yourself a favor. If you're a fan of my channel and you watch my videos regularly, you probably own this manga in your collection, which I respect you for. But if you're new here, expect a lot more Blue Lock talk, and I'm going to convince you one day to buy this manga, and hopefully it won't take me a lot of convincing, because you need to buy this beautiful manga. And then we have Kemono Jihen Volume 1. Now, there is an anime for this manga, and it has been circulating. People say it's really good. A couple of my buddies say it's really good, so I decided to check it out. I just got the first volume. I got it at the beginning of the month, but I haven't read this yet. It's like a mystery action manga. I've been buying a lot of mystery manga, but I am more than happy to do so. I'm very excited to see where this goes and what happens, because I know literally nothing about this manga. So I'm excited to see the premise and the vibe of this manga and just see where it goes. I'm very excited to read it. Yeah, let's move on. And then we have a manga I continue to enjoy, and that is The Duke of Death and His Maid, Volume 2. I've already read this volume. It was a great volume, a really cute volume, with some little raunchy, little ecchi shots. It's just a way of the maid to show her affection for the Duke of Death, and it's really wholesome. It's a super sweet read. I definitely do enjoy it. It's one I sit back, relax with a cup of coffee, and just enjoy a very wholesome and chill read. This is a solid manga. If you want a nice romance, kind of historical, I don't know the word for it. It's a really good romance manga. If you want to check it out, do yourself a favor and check it out. Next, we have a manga I was contemplating buying, only because I'm not a huge fan of the way the English releases look, and that is Chained Soldier Volume 1, or I'm going to call it Matoseihi no Slave. So, for those that don't know, this is pretty much an ecchi action manga. To describe the premise, dude becomes this girl's servant, and every time he does a deed for her, she gives the dude a reward against her will. Her body moves on her own. It's a part of the contract or the curse of her ability. And 9 times out of 10, those are pretty raunchy rewards. They're pretty raunchy rewards. So But I do definitely enjoy this manga. I'm caught up with it digitally. I'm gonna probably stop reading it digitally and read it physically. That's gonna be a long time before I actually catch up in physicals. It's probably gonna be about 10 volumes of manga that I've already read of this series. So yeah, it's nice to reread this manga and enjoy it fully. Again, I've already spoke about the way this volume looks. I loved the way the Japanese volumes looked, how they looked more like fashion magazines. I don't like how they stuffed the text to the side and made it look all cramped. I really liked the fashion magazine vibe of the Japanese volumes, but this still doesn't look too bad, but I definitely wish they kept it the way it was. But yeah, I'm excited. If you guys want a guilty pleasure ecchi action manga, definitely go pick this up if you're a naughty boy or girl. I don't know. Next is a manga I honestly never thought I would collect, and that is the first volume of Gantz. Yes, it still boggles my mind that I actually own this manga. I have to give a shout out to the homeboy East Coast Manga. He's currently reading this manga and he said it's phenomenal. He said it's almost in his top 5. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I've been wanting a really dark action manga with a lot of action and gore in it. Not in like a weird way, just like a, seinen manga kind of way, you know what I'm saying? I've heard this manga is amazing. This is by the creator of Gantz. Not Gantz, I'm a fucking idiot. Gigant? No wonder it's by the creator of Gantz, you dumbass. By the creator of Gigant, which boggles my mind that he goes from writing this to that. But yeah, as you can tell, it's wrapped. I have yet to read this. But I'm going to wait until I read it to unwrap it because I love wrapped manga. It feels so nice. This is a brick of a manga. I wish it was taller for its thickness, but I don't see an issue with this manga. I'm very excited to indulge in this manga and see what it's about because I know literally nothing about this manga. Literally nothing. I've heard of the movie Gantz Zero, which I heard is like really a confusing movie because it's in the middle of an arc. But I can't wait to see where this goes and what happened. Alright, and last but certainly not least, we have a manga I have been waiting months to restock. Ever since I read the first volume, I don't know how long ago, I have been dying for the second volume. Literally, the day I bought the first volume, the second one went out of stock, and I've been biting my nails in anticipation, waiting for it to restock, and that is the second perfect edition of Soul Eater. Yes, I finally own the second volume of Soul Eater. I cannot wait to indulge myself in this manga again. Hopefully I can find the third volume because 4, 5, 6, and 7 are pretty easy to find or are readily available. So I'm very excited to see where I know nothing about Soul Eater. I know literally nothing about Soul Eater. All I know is that it's by the creator of Fire Force, which I've seen the first 2 seasons. It was a very well done manga, or anime at least. I have yet to read the manga, but I'm very excited to read this manga. I said this in the best built manga, or I don't know what the video was called, I kind of forget, but this is my #1 spot. This manga is so well built. The paper is nice and shiny. The blacks are really black. The art's beautiful. The hardcovers are so nice. They're not hard to read at all. They don't crack like other hardcovers and stuff like that. Like, when you open a hardcover, it kind of like cracks and shit. You don't hear that in this volume. It's super easy to read. It's a very beautifully built manga. The yellow spine with the black and yellow on the front is gorgeous. I cannot wait again to indulge myself in this manga and read more of a classic manga like Soul Eater. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything you picked up this month, please let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, take care.